nerdettes and nerd betweeners, whatever you call yourselves. Anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? Got the StreamYard link pinned if anyone wants to go live. If you're naked, that's on you, not us. So, anyways, how you doing, Rob? How you doing, Eddie?
True story.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Tired but alive.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
And let's see
Hey,
what we
look
got
at
here.
that. YouTube says that you're live, Taylor.
There you go. Yeah, I get the notification
Yeah, so
myself.
just told me. Yep.
What's up, Las Cruces? What's up, Sid? How you doing, buddy?
And there.
Oh, what's up, Max? If you're still around, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Max has a YouTube channel where she draws live, and I don't know, like for whatever reason, I'm not getting notifications on it anymore. Hopefully, she's still doing it. And I know she and her partner sell a whole lot on whatnot. So
Nice.
Robot Monster Island or whatever the guy's name is. But yeah, so
Watching your box battle last
oh
night.
yeah,
Yawning.
Shop did pack a lot of stuff in there.
I had to watch it 3 times.
Nice.
I was tired, and I obviously I fell asleep multiple times.
What's up? I mean, I think I probably have to agree with the crowd. I think LCS won just because of the old ASM in there.
Yeah, the old Spider-Man kind of killed it.
But I mean, you got that, dude. I also the first Dark Knight Returns. I love that comic.
Oh, I love it. I mean, it's definitely a reader's copy.
And I'll take a signed. I got the David Mack, and I got a couple old FFs, and I got the signed Stray Dogs #1. I'm not bitching.
These are the keepers for now. I'm not sure. I think I already have.
Wasn't that a direct edition though? Yeah, it is. It's not. I remember Taylor calling it out as a.
I thought it had the barcode on it.
It has a barcode, but it says direct edition.
Oh, okay.
They all had the barcode, but if it doesn't say direct edition, then it's the.
I was reacting live and I didn't see it that well, so
yeah.
I caught it as soon as you said it. I was like to myself,
fair enough.
That's not a newsstand.
You could leave it. You could leave a snarky comment in the chat. You can thumbs down the video and leave a comment that's saying you.
I think I have a 9.6.
I just unsubbed instead.
That's fine. You can unsub too. I'm doing a giveaway if I get to 1,000 subs or 900, whichever happens first.
Hey, I gained 9 subs in like 28 days.
Nice,
but you don't care.
I don't. I'm just amazed I got 9.
Wootsicle. What's up, Miss? How you doing, buddy?
What were you saying about that book there, Eddie?
Which one?
What's up, Shop? We were just talking about your boxes. Good boxes.
That one?
No, the 2099.
I think I have a 9.6 of it already. I've got the gold. I've got a gold 9.6.
That's awesome. Congrats on that. I think you got a good price on that too. So
a Ravager.
Yeah, it's the last book he worked on. The Ravager 2099.
Ravager. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Oh, signed by Stan Lee. That's nice. I don't. Yeah. Mine's signed by
this one is
Keith Williams, but
I don't have a Ravager 99 because I don't care about the 2099 universe.
I have a whole 2099. I don't.
You know what? I really do. I love the Miles or Miguel O'Hara design. I love what Rick Leonardo did with it. But the rest of those designs for almost across the board do nothing for me. I think a distant second place is Doom 2099.
Sure,
but yeah,
that's what it is for most people.
So.
I just got 2099 was the X-Men to get it, so I can say much.
Just wasn't my jam. I wasn't into it.
So you said you had the 9.6 gold X-Men 2099.
I got the 9.6 gold and I've got a 9.6 blue. I think I gotta go look. I know I bought the blue in the past, but I know I
don't care. I got blues. The gold I have to.
Was gold second print or what is the gold? Is it just a?
It's a variant. It was an alternate printing. It was.
Hang on, let me see if I can go find it. It's not hard.
I mean, they're out there. I
knew they exist. I just wasn't sure what they like.
People
what the significance was.
People always ask more than I want to spend for it because it's still a 2099 book. Deadpool 2099. Yeah, that wasn't part of the original.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, there's a whole bunch of 2099 characters, but when I sit there and focus on my collecting, it's mostly the original set. Matter of fact, I just got another pack.
All right, of the original 2099 run, what's the worst character design, Rob?
It's Ravager.
Yeah, it'd be either that or the Hulk for me. That Hulk is rough.
Hulk was pretty painful. That is true. It was just such a weird look and everything else, but at the end of the day, I don't know. Ravage was just really tough to make a connection to.
I mean, that sort of felt like all the Image comics had sex, and they produced Ravage.
Blue one.
There you go.
Yeah, so direct edition blue.
Yeah,
and then the gold actually has no. The direct edition blue already had 9.6. but the gold actually has no price tag on it.
Right.
They mark it as it says gold edition.
Yeah.
But it has a big number 1 there instead of the no price.
Yeah, they were okay. Some of the X-Men
Oh, it's
designs are pretty rough too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the back actually is.
That's cool.
Instead of you don't get the the ad you get on the other one. So either way, I found this for $30 at Frank and Sons.
Oh wow!
I sent it to CGC and I got a 9.6. Didn't have a question or anything.
You got a 9.4.
Yeah.
Oh, 9.4. Okay, whatever. I don't even.
You know what's really funny is Mark and I were talking about Hulk 2099. That I sent one in. And it came back. I thought it was in great shape. It came back in 9.4. And I've been like looking. That book comes back in a 9.4 a lot, but it doesn't come 9.8s in Hulk 2099 number 1, which isn't the first appearance.
Yeah.
Very few of them actually out there. We realize, maybe it's because first of all, there's only so many people sending them in to get graded to begin with. It's not the first appearance of Hulk 2099. So it's not even a key book.
Yeah, it was. Was that in Spider-Man? Is that?
No, it was in 2099 Unlimited number 1.
All right.
And then so it was just that book. There's tons of 9.8s readily available, pretty inexpensively. But Hulk 2099, nope. I've only seen one recently, and it was
for the discerning collector.
It was in a CBCS slab, and they wanted $150 for it. I was like, that's a little much.
It's only $149.99 too much.
Right. Yeah, just a bit. Oh, by the way, I did actually call CGC today, and yes, I do have $150 in credit, still good through June.
Well, you better hurry up then.
You better send some books in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I got some
Well, show them off. Let's see. We can all judge you and see what and decide. Audience, pick what Eddie's going to send in. Most votes is what he's going to do.
I already know what I'm going to send in. It'll 150. No, I'm just doing reholders. A reholder on an X-Men 20. It's got a crack in it. A reholder on something I got from Southern Comic Geek, which is just a signed. I got this for like $25 figured for a reholder. No big deal.
Yeah.
I might as well. And then the last reholder is a really old Daredevil 196. That's, the holograms.
That's the first time I think they drew Wolverine tall. Maybe not, but that's just the first time
And really,
he's tall enough he can hold someone up and their feet won't touch the ground.
Because he was like a 5'2", like
either that we don't know that that's a 4-year-old that he's holding up.
Yeah, exactly.
I really
beats up kids.
3 years to get stuff, so I don't know if I'm gonna. I was sending in fun books I wanted. Like
I
got this metal cover.
It takes like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Well, for modern, I'm talking. I didn't want to send in the older X-Men. I have a ton.
Because those take 20, 25 days or something.
Yeah. Oh, they're 25 now.
That's a cool cover.
I'll pick a few. I love this one. I love the cover. I don't care what the book is. I just like the metal ones. Hope for a 9.9,
Sure.
And then I thought maybe, but probably not going to. I don't have a lot of keys that really I care about.
Yeah. Dude,
and then
and what you like, but we're all silently judging you. There you go. That's
I've been sitting on this for like a year and a half now, and
the worst spec book ever because there's so many licensing issues with it. It'll never turn into anything. But I love the Micronauts.
Yeah, pre 1975 books are running a 30-day turnaround time without fast track, and the moderns are running 20 days according to their site.
So maybe I will pick some of my older X-Men that look pretty good. I'll have to go through them all. But yeah, 129 is a pretty key book, even though this is miscut. You can't really tell at the bottom there. It has that weird little.
Sure.
See a little thing on it? That's like the top of the book.
Eddie's miscut.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking maybe I'll send those in.
Well, why not, man?
I just don't want to get them pressed. I'm just going to see what they come back as.
Yeah.
Use my 150, take off whatever that is. But now you tell me it's only 25 days. Maybe I'll grab some, X-Men 10 through 20 if I see. Most of them are in shit condition, but still ones I have. So we'll see.
Well, it's more than I'm sending in. I'm not sending in anything.
Well, I'm not either. I just want to use up my credits. I'm done sending stuff in. I really don't. I'll only buy certain books when they are actually graded. So,
well, I've got a stack of books. I should we talked about this before, but there's no rush. It's like I don't plan on selling them. They're not. They're stored in the dark in a box, and they're not getting more sun faded or anything. And it's just like they can just sit until I have some liquid funds to do it. So.
Yeah, I don't have liquid funds. I sold a few. I was able to get some money together for the show on this weekend, so I think I'm actually drive down to Vegas and do it and just go.
I've got like a My Greatest Adventure number 80 that maybe is going to come back at 2.0. Maybe. I mean, it's all low grade, so it can sit for a bit. But
what about that one Batman you got?
Oh yeah, my birthday book, the 251 and stuff.
Yeah,
I need to send that in to get to. I probably got to send it into Road Trader to get pressed and clean first. But yeah, so there's a couple of those like Batmans I got from IRF are worth sending in. They're lower grade, but still, you got the I can't remember the issue number, but the Neil Adams the Tech 27 or the Neil Adams homage cover to the.
I think the reholders are 34 days. Okay, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's weird, but they. I know I talked to Road Trader the other day. And it was like we were syncing up on the Submariner book that I sent in. That was it's getting close to being done, getting ready to send off pretty soon. Which we have to actually ping him and tell him he needs to hurry up because the prices are going to go up soon. The submission form's already been done, so it's just like get it in before the price goes up. And then I got.
When are they going up?
Well, you have to have your submission form done, I think, by the end of this month, and then it has to be the book has to be there before June 1st.
Okay, then I better I'll do my submission on Sunday.
Yeah, and then after that, I'm going to send my ASM5. I'm going to send it over to Rogue Trader. It's got a lot of it's got some water issues that were there, so it needs to be heavily rehydrated and dried and pressed and stuff to get some of that out. Try to see if we can't get some of the staining out.
I was gonna have him do some stuff for me, but I messaged him on Instagram. He never got back to me, so I just kind of gave up.
Yeah, no, he told me that he had some family issues come up, and it's caused him to have to focus on some other stuff. I don't want to get into his personal stuff, but so he's been away, and he was talking about he's getting ready to get refocused back on the business again, and that's what he was like really excited that the Submariner was almost done. And when I was talking to him about my ASM5, because he wants to use some of these books that have some really bad examples of stuff to be able to show what he can do, what they can do beyond just a normal. There's a billion people out there who've got a picture of a wavy book that they pressed flat, and you go, oh, look at that, yeah, I pressed a book. But when you start talking about doing some of the stuff that goes into the conservation side or right on the edge of conservation, to try to bring back a book and stuff, that's because my ASM5 right now, it's a 1.8, and it can be made to look a lot better, but grade wise, it's probably going to cap out max a 2.5 anyways, because it does have a partially split spine. So that's going to limit what the grade can, but if it can improve the the curb appeal, as Taylor would say, or used to say, then that would helps a lot to garner that few extra dollars, right? Aren't you glad you got out of the real estate business?
Honestly, yes. I like having my evenings and weekends free, and I like knowing how much money I'm making every month.
See, Rob,
and right now is such a great time to be.
I mean, it's if you're a seller's agent and you have sellers, you can make some real money. But
do you see, Rob? You were looking for a Ravager 2099?
No, I have Ravage 2099 comes in gold.
Oh, is that its normal color?
They all are, yeah.
Gotcha.
I have 9.8 Ravage 2099. No, the X-Men 2099 is the only one that comes in a gold variant that's different than its main.
Oh, I thought all of them may have come with a different.
No. So X-Men 2099 regular was blue. They had the gold, and that was it. Then you had the Punisher was blue, and the Hulk was green, and Doom was silver, and Spider-Man was red, and gold. Ravage was gold by default on that. And then 2099 Unlimited didn't have a border. And then later, the only other one that has a variant is the Toy Biz version of Spider-Man 2099 being the white, but it's not really. Yeah, it's a white border, but it's not that foily border.
Check the private chat really quick. I don't know if you really care, but I just saw something that you might like.
I don't know, Prep Chat. Huh.
Just, I mean, yeah, it's a long ass thing.
Oh,
But
no.
that's not bad at all.
Yeah, well, but it's got.
I'm looking at the close up on it. I don't.
There you go.
Bottom right's got a small little thing on it.
There's a couple spine ticks down the side.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Oh,
Screw 2099. What about those new universe books like Starbrand and DP9?
I almost bought you the comic shop down south of me that Rob knows. I almost bought you the entire new universe, the whole entire
for like
thing.
$4.
No, he wanted like 80 for it.
Jesus,
it was like a stack of books that big. I thought he was gonna want like 30 for it. I'm like,
yeah,
that'd be fun to sell just to send to Taylor for shits and giggles.
Great.
And I saw it was like $120.
That would be your kind of move. Throw them in a box with like 8 rolls of duct tape on, and send me the new universe books. No, thank you. By the way, no, thank you, sir.
Actually, hang on. Let's see how much can I get it.
I mean, I know they tried making the Starbrand a thing, and it's in Marvel continuity now. But I don't even remember what the rest of those titles were. There was some.
PS9, JP was a PS. I remember reading
DP7, DP9, some
DP9. I read DP9. I do remember that
from Red Dwarf, kind of, and then I don't remember anything else. So
somebody messaged me. I had to switch phones, so I lost all my notes from my X-Men.
Any of the 4 people we've not scared away with in the new universe talk? Remember that?
Hey, that's the time I was actually.
And they tried hard. It was just not a good thing. Like,
hang on a minute.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, what's for dinner tonight, Rob?
I had steak.
Nice.
I ate already because my wife wasn't home and I was on another show and knew it was going to come to this, so I just.
Yeah. How often are you like a weekly steak guy or? More than
I like to have it at least once a week if I can. I grew up eating it like it was like every other day when I was growing up.
Nice.
But it just depends. This I've had a heavy dosage this past week or so because my wife's been away for a lot. So if she's away, then it's like, oh, she bought me beef ribs one night and then there were some of these. Is
that 9?
Yeah, exactly. Then there were some mislabeled steaks in the freezer.
Well, fair enough.
They're labeled as boneless sirloins, but they're bone-in New York strips.
Oh, nice.
So bonus for me.
That's not bad. It's gotten like the steak prices have gotten so high that it's kind of a treat for me nowadays.
Well, I watch the ads, and we buy. So what happens like out here periodically, I'll find sirloins will go on sale like club price for the supermarket for like in choice grade or for $4.99 a pound.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah.
And then New York strips, they'll go on special for $5.99. So when they do, we'll go buy a bunch of them, put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
And then I also we'll always be watching for tri-tips and Chuck Rouse and everything else. And so like this week I noticed in the ad they have the Chuck roast is on sale for $2.99 a pound. So I'll get a couple of those because I'll smoke those like a brisket.
Oh, nice.
And they come out wonderful. So
nice.
I was just never thought I'd be the guy who's watching the ads, but as soon as the supermarket ad comes on Wednesday, I'm pulling it out. I'm circling things for my wife. Hey, look at this! Look at this!
I mean, honestly, like you kind of have to. It's all the prices and everything have gotten high.
Everything's fucking ridiculous. I went shopping the other day. Had 3 or 4 bags, $150.
That's
you can do that here.
If I weren't apartment living, I would do that, Sid. But like. Because that's what my siblings all do. They go in and split an animal, like either a pig or a cow.
I remember that as a kid, we had that all the time.
Yeah.
Here you can still do that.
Yeah, unfortunately, around where I'm at, I'd have to order it, and by the time you order it, the cost savings isn't there.
You can go. We got Dixie Meats down in St. George, and I'll go by there and sometimes pick up meat.
I'll just get some there when I'm there next week.
Yeah, Dixie Meats is great, but the farmer markets they've got up here, you'll walk up and they've got big old, just pounds.
Oh, yeah.
You can order a quarter, half, quarter. But we're getting rid of our bigger freezers.
The problem here is whenever we go to the farmers markets, they just they see themselves as a premium.
Yeah.
And so they charge more than they sell. than you could go get at the grocery store and stuff. And it's like, okay,
Yeah.
sometimes it is better quality and that's fine. But sometimes it's like, but still, I'm not.
Yeah. See, my brother, it's Wisconsin, it's farmland around here. So like my brothers will just go hit up the farm. Like they have farmer connections, and by the time they're done processing and all that, they work it out to it's about $3 a pound for the whole thing, which is not bad.
Yeah.
But you got to have the room for it. You got to have the freezer, and I'm a single guy living in a 500 square foot apartment. Right. I don't have like.
We used to have that because
my brother Travis isn't looking, and I know he doesn't watch his shit. Is I go to his house and I read his freezer once in a while.
This whole area where I live now, here Silicon Valley used to be farmlands and orchards and stuff.
Yeah.
And so when I was growing up, there was literally a dairy farm across the railroad tracks from where we lived, and there were stuff. And I remember we had a full freezer in the garage that was free because they would actually give you the freezer when you bought your first, like,
I remember all those promo ads at least coming up.
They'd give you the freezer for free, and that way you'd go back and order more from them.
And I remember all those
promo ads. That still around here.
We had that's why I grew up eating lamb chops all the time, because Mom would always order half a lamb all cut up in chops. And
see, I still grew up poor even back in the day.
Our farmers markets here suck.
On my mom's side of the family, we'd go to like the family gatherings, and we would always have chicken booyah, which it's a stewish soup.
Ooh.
And it was not all chicken. Like we definitely ate squirrel as a kid, like it was whatever they could trap in the yard. And, there was chicken in there, but it was not all chicken. So,
yeah.
Like it was
I really wish when we moved up here that, I really thought maybe we'd get decent farmers markets, maybe a swap meets and things like that. It just doesn't exist up here.
Oh, we've got a good one. Madison's got a really good one, like around the Capitol. I think it might even start this weekend. There's not going to be much this weekend. We haven't had any crops. It's too fucking early, and it's been cold as shit spring. But they close off the way Madison. It's sort of set like DC. We have the Capitol, and it all spirals out around it. And they close off the square around the Capitol every Saturday, and they have a farmer's market. You got to get there before 8:30 in the morning, or you're fighting all these moms with like the double wide battle strollers, and then that don't have the kids in them. The kids are running amok. They just clear the path with the stroller and put all the farmers shit in the stroller. I've never had. I might have had possum too. I'm not sure. Like I don't know all the meats I ate as a kid, Sid. It was all whatever was fair game. Like
me and my daughter are going to Amazing Con Saturday.
Nice. You don't want to talk about eating raccoon? Come on, Nettie.
I've had goat, frog, lamb. I consider lamb, whatever.
Yeah.
Buffalo. Goat was okay. It was just
Vietnamese. A good goat curry is really good.
Vietnamese goat curry. A friend of mine owns a place in Orange County that his sister's the chef at it, and his family owns a restaurant.
Yeah,
supposedly well-known Vietnamese, and she went back to South Vietnam and learned from a chef to do. The restaurant when we went there was just like seriously bucket tables and chairs and random stuff, and now they're like a full-on restaurant.
I've done the head cheese. It's okay. I've done the blood sausage. We had that a lot as a kid. I tried horse meat in Austria. We're losing viewers left and right, but whatever. And the horse was just, they had to braise the ever-loving shit out of it. It's so tough. And then they covered it with a berry sauce, and it was still like, well.
Wait a second. We had viewers?
Yeah, when do we ever have viewers? I don't know if we do.
No, not really. We got Sid. And 6 other lurkers that are not. There we go. There's Chris. Chris, what's the weirdest meat you've ever eaten? You're Canadian. You probably have eaten like polar bear and shit, right? Or moose knuckle.
Polar bear.
Well, he went clubbing one night and they had seal.
Yeah.
That's So anybody looking for any of those or anything that I can get rid of so I can afford to go
if anybody wants to jump on, the StreamYard link is pinned, by the way. So.
Yeah, I got lots of stuff.
Rob, 9.4?
Not a 9.4. No, sorry, it's below my standard for that book.
Just like I gotta get
moose. I've never tried. I don't think I've ever tried moose. Is it pretty gamey?
Moose? Nah, I've never seen that. I can elk. I can get some elk.
Yeah, you could have the moose. Then Taylor, you could say you had moose and squirrel.
There you go.
One of the foremen I work with right now last year got to use old elk.
Back when cartoons were fun.
Yeah. He's got some elk sausage left.
I've got some venison in the fridge or in the freezer.
Nice.
I need to make a batch of stew one of these days.
Stringy, he says. Stringy.
Yeah.
Oh, is anybody
That's like
looking-
venison then too. I've got venison in the fridge. I like if you make stew out of it, it's not bad. But
Yeah, I'd say nobody's looking for any of these amazing con exclusives, are they?
I don't know what do they have coming up.
Hang on, how do I do this?
I mean, I'm not, but you never know. Someone else.
I might. There's one I might get, but they're
Super
only
girl with
limited.
naked breasts.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Hang on. Whoa, what did I just do?
I will say, little spoilers for Chris's show tomorrow. If you guys want to see what I all bought, well, my show as well. 8:30 tomorrow reviews. But if you want to see what I picked up this week, it's a hearty stack. So.
Oh, nice. These are the base exclusives that they're giving out. TMNT versus Usagi 1. That's probably one of the only ones I'm going to pick up.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't care about the Do You Poo
Miles?
No, the Do You Poo's in every con.
That's hilarious though. That they're doing, that's just a cover that just came out, and it was an Unknown Comics exclusive variant.
I tried getting the World Tree was sold out at my LCS, so I don't care about the variant. I don't really get it.
Let's put it this way: if I walk through the whole place 5 times and I buy nothing on the way out, I'll probably buy whatever they got left in the thing, and they usually have a mystery bag for $100. So you get like 10 of their old con mysteries. Limit only 100. But last time I walked out and they were still there. So
hey,
but not bad.
Is Heroes Con is big enough to have exclusives? I don't even know the one you guys are. I'm still trying to figure out.
Pretty big. I think that they have. I think there's some.
I'm still trying to figure out if I can afford it. I really don't think so, but I'm going to try.
I know Shortbox Live is going to have some exclusives.
Nice. That's coming up. When is that?
It's in 2 weeks.
Is that in Cali?
It's in Santa Clara. It's on May 7th, and so that. That's why I told my son I had to go pick him up from school, and I was like, okay, we're flying out on Friday, so I can be back in time for the 6th to do my show
very cool.
on Saturday with Chris, and then go to that show on Sunday, which originally I had mistakenly bought tickets to go see Guardians of the Galaxy on that Sunday, but I had to kip-hoo that because as I said, I'll have to watch.
Oh, that's right. That's coming out in like 2 weeks.
On that first weekend of May.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here, I'm going to share this because I just realized a friend of mine, I wanted. Well, he's going to be at Amazing Con. Not the normal guy who does the what do you call it? But this guy used to do a comic book, and he's
what's up, Darius? How you doing, buddy?
That guy that does that thing,
Well, no, I told you guys in the past about Pat.
Yeah, the guy from the past. I talked about him before. He does his thing,
I'll just shut the fuck up till you're done. So don't worry about that.
There we go. Waldorf and Statler, or whatever the two old fuckers are.
Exactly. This guy used to do a comic book called there's a man called Kraken. That was his old
I think
comic.
You showed me this before, but
I showed it. I was gonna have it. He was gonna come on and do an interview with us. So he doesn't do it anymore, but he's gonna be amazing. He's gonna be an amazing con. I just found out. So glad I'm going now. I'll see a few new friends. So he's gonna have. If anybody wants some reprints of the man called Kraken, I don't know. He's going to be an amazing con. So that's kind of cool. Went to college with him. Or no, actually, I'm sorry. He wasn't going to college. We were going to college, and he was hanging out with us. So.
Nice.
And there you are.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to make it to any cons this weekend. I'm still planning on hanging out on the 6th with if that's still working for Free Comic Book Day. I think I'm gonna try and meet up with Miss So in the Chip and the one and the only Chip Gettler influencer fame down around their neck of the woods. Hit up their LCS and go hang out and
I don't worry about it because I'm going to my LCS. I only got one book. They're going to pull the one book I want. So.
Oh yeah. Well, the 6th is Free Comic Book Day, and so I don't really care much about that, but I want to go hang out.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting the Box Heroes box this month just to get the Free Comic Book Day books because they're shoving them all in there.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, I don't care. I'm just shoving some in there because I'm not even going to go by my shop and try.
Yeah.
Last time I was arguing with the guy when I wanted to get 2, I think. You only can have 1.
I don't. Like I said, I don't. I just good to meet the community, hang out. And I love Chip. He's a good dude, and I'm sure if I get a chance to meet Miss So, I'll love her too. So. But we'll see. Hopefully, it works out.
gonna do my show.
Yeah, nice.
I'll end up doing a show whenever I pick up an Amazing Con, I guess, because I need to do something. I came across this week's shows are Schwamp's Box. Regurgitating that one and then regurgitating some mail call from probably 8 months ago that I never posted. Right. I just never posted it. So. Well. I don't know.
Yeah.
It should be fun.
What is it? Oh.
I just fall asleep, I think.
What day is? Oh, that's going to be... I was looking at what's coming in.
Oh, what is coming in this week?
Later in the week, it looks like there's a book I ordered, and then some more books that I ordered.
I'll be right back.
If I told you, then you'd know, and then why would you ever watch my mail calls?
What, did Taylor just exit himself out?
No, he said he'd be right back.
Oh, you could just put the. I haven't even looked at one cover though. The Ross covers look good, but I don't think I'm gonna. I tried to, and I'm not gonna even try. My shop doesn't get them in.
Oh, yeah. There's a new Batman cover coming out soon. At pre-orders are supposed to come out pretty soon for Ross for the Batman 950 or whatever it is.
Oh, that's cool. What is the big time collectibles? What are all these Batman and Superman gold and what are these?
They're all these. They're just normal issues. They're just variant covers. So it's like the Batman ones are for this Batman. What 9? I think it's 950, or is it 900 or whatever it is?
Are people really going?
It's
nuts
Batman 135, but it's like legacy number 950 or something. I think it is. But so they're foil. They're all beautiful foil books and stuff, and but they're doing like multiple varieties of the same thing, right? It's like the Batman book. First, there was a black one with silver, and then there was an all gold one with black, and now there's a red one with, and it's just
all the same shit that like they're kind of cool, but
book I mean, look, hey, it's selling. People are buying them. You know, the Superman ones, there's a bunch of those that went, and now they're like for Green Lantern or something, they're doing an entire, Ring Spectrum book series, right? And so people buy them. Then I don't blame the store. It doesn't cost, but yeah, it's. Look, I picked up one of the Superman books. I picked up 2 of the Batman books, but that's it.
I just they don't even get me excited. I mean, if I like the picture, I'm still looking for. I don't even know what the book was. All I know is it's a. I want to get the Virgin cover, and it's the Venom and the Spider-Man on a playing card. I want that cover just because I like that cover, but other than that, I don't even know what it is anymore. I've lost track of it because I stopped looking. I'm like, they want $30, $40 for this Virgin cover. And I'm like, no, I don't need it that bad. I just love the artwork on it. It's the only reason I'd even buy it for myself. Maybe I'll find it.
Sorry about that, guys.
Everything come out okay?
Never get old. It's not fun. You try life with ulcerative colitis, sir. It's I don't recommend it.
Do I have massive stomach problems over the weekend? It was bad. Oh, Kubert's going to be
just a conversation not to have.
Exactly.
Anybody need autographs from Tiny and Eastman? I don't know who Larry Hama is. I guess I should.
Larry Hama is a longtime G.I. Joe guy.
Yeah. Kubert, Starlin, Inyuk Lee, Mark Bagley, Mike Cho, Tyler Kirkham's going to be there, but his area is always a pain in the ass. I don't even try to. They make you stand in line and like friggin' it just becomes a nightmare trying to get somebody's stuff. Chad Hardy's going to be there.
If you can find a G.I. Joe 21 for dirt cheap and you can get Larry Hama to sign it, I'll buy it, but it's got to be dirt cheap. So
okay, send me that number so I know. But
it's the silent. You're not finding it, dude. It's like it's the silent Snake Eyes issue. It's like the only G.I. Joe issue I kind of want. And
okay.
It's a shitload of money.
I gave one away out of my giveaway box.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that one. I have a smattering of
Chris's face.
Yeah,
when that book came out of the box.
I don't think I was in the audience, or I would have been swearing in the chat. But yeah,
I mean, the copy I gave away was a mid-grade copy, but still,
yeah.
I do admit there is a lot of people on here. What the hell is the Winter Twins?
Winter Twins, but
the Winter Twins. Seriously, this is under comic book guests.
I don't know.
I thought you were talking about somebody who was making fun in the chat about Taylor Winder.
I thought you were just making fun of my last name. Yeah,
the Winder twins. And it's like
you
and
how's it spelled, Eddie?
We're going to be here, and I don't know some of these names I've never heard of. This is the comic book section of who's going to be there.
Well, the Winter twins are attractive young ladies. I'll tell you that much.
They are definitely two brunettes. I have no idea.
And they wrote the Strand Prophecy. Also, they're novelists.
Oh, okay. They're putting them under comic books. So Tony Flex.
Maybe they've written comic books as well. I just saw their Wikipedia real quick. So.
Oh wow! Hey, JP McFly made the list.
Nice.
He's now on the LCJP while I'm there.
Well, he's an author, so you can go get your Ninja Funk signed by him.
I'll pull up my entire stack right now.
Yeah. Actually, I do have a Ninja Funk that I got, and that one thing that is signed by him already. So I guess
there you go. Well, go say hi to him at least.
But Chad Hard, one
that came in that first box, but it long since got given away.
Oh, it did. Mine did too. Nice. But I got a box from Unknown or something, just a $25 random one on Whatnot, just had something to open. And one of they had like 4 signed books in it, and one of them was JP McFly signing Ninja whatever.
I still do miss it. Their YouTube shows, like the.
Mondays. I would love to do those again. I'd be on there. I'd be doing.
But I mean, they once they move to Whatnot, it's a for what they do, it's a much better platform because it is just buyers, and they're like
I liked the whole thing with JP sitting talking and his whole thing.
Yeah,
these people he has in charge now. You're like,
I mean, that's their job. He pays them to sell books, so I get it, but like, I agree with you, Eddie. It was a lot of fun. And you could buy a bunch of $4 books for shots at a couple $100 or more books.
The good thing about this amazing con, I don't really do signatures, so I'm not going to be waiting in line doing it.
Like that's one of those Mondays I bought a $50 you spent $50, right? And you get 2 that Spider-Man movie boxes with free shipping, and you could enter it onto the raffle. And that's where I won that 9/6 Star Wars #1 quadruple sign, including Stan Lee on there. So I mean, you can win. He was giving away crazy stuff during COVID, and it was great.
Well, you also got that. You got that Venom book too.
The Venom book I got out of the Superior box, the $250.
Yeah. Did you still have that, or did you finally end up selling?
I still have that one. The Michael Turner I finally ended up selling.
What was the Venom one? I don't remember.
ASM 300.
The 300 one. Okay, yeah.
Signed by 1 billion people.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, every time I've looked at it, I'm like, I should just crack it and have it pressed because I swear I'd get a 9/8, but I don't want to risk it, and I'd just rather sell it and be done with it. So
what did it come out as?
You'd have to send it to CGC
to do it. I know, and that's just like
it could come back worse.
Yeah. So
what did it come out?
9/4. So, but I mean, it's like it needs a press, but I don't see anything else wrong with it. So
that's like my Bagley one with the sketch on it. The first, nobody cares about it now, but I get the first. Carnage, it came back as like a 9, or it didn't come back. I bought it and it's a 9.2, and I constantly look at it and it doesn't look like a 9.2.
Well, yeah, the Michael Turner sketchbook cover I finally sold. And that was one of the hits I got out of this $250 box.
I'm surprised that sold. Really, I mean, that would be a long shot. I think the Venom. Well, it depends what you're asking for the Venom.
Well, Venom I have a stupid high price on eBay,
or best offer.
Yeah.
That's what I would
do. But he listed it back when the market was up here. And now the market's down here.
It is, and I just
still up here.
I still have it sitting up at a very high price, and I know it's ridiculous, but I don't care. It's like it costs me nothing to have on eBay, other than maybe I don't have enough up there, so I'm not even paying the new insertion fees. So it'll just sit.
Let's see if I can find it with a simple.
The thing is like I've yet to see any, and I understand, and I get this. There's only like 2 signatures anyone gives a shit on that book about, but you're not going to find anyone with all 8, and you're not going to be able to find anyone with the other 6 and go get the 2 because one of them's dead, and then the other one, So it's like I throw it up there. I don't care, and maybe I'll eventually lower the price if I'm really desperate for money on it. But for now, whatever. So what's up, Chop? How you doing, buddy?
Let's see. Oh, is that?
I'll give you Eddie for it.
There you go. Well, I mean, the Michael Turner book, it was a sketchbook. Signed a number out of 100 with a remark on it. That ended up selling for $12.50. So
I just did a random thing. I just looked up Amazing Spider-Man 300 CGC signed. Highest price one is at $49,000.
That's not mine, but yeah.
And then there's one at 25.
That's not mine.
25, 20, 20, but these are signed by like one P. I don't.
Filter to
13,011.
11. The 11 one's probably mine, if I remember right.
No, it's 9-2, signed by 7 people.
No, maybe I think I just 9-4.
The name on the name of the.
If it's Empty Thought Balloon, it's mine.
Yep, that's you. Yeah, you
Oh, it
see
is 9-2 then. I don't
It was 9-2 signed by 7.
I haven't looked at it in so damn long. Like
you don't even know what the hell it was.
Yeah.
11, that was not bad. You got it.
Yeah.
It's not bad for 7. Other people have,
Yeah.
they're in better shape.
Well, that's the thing. Is like I said, I know it's a ridiculous price. I just keep it up there because fucking who cares? So that's my logic.
It's a van if you need it.
Yeah.
So
exactly, it's health insurance if I need it.
One of these, I feel bad. I got rid of my 300, but I did. It was like 20 years ago.
Here's the thing: it's not a rare book.
No, it's not.
Like you can.
I just found one laying around in my junk drawer. So
there you go. Yeah. Did you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was the story of how I got mine.
Nice.
It was.
Yeah, I remember you telling us that one.
Yeah, it was literally. It was like. So I mean, it was my brother-in-law's.
Oh,
which
yeah.
means
okay.
Which means it was probably my wife's originally, because most of his comics were books that she paid for, and then he just claimed. And then when he passed away, she had showed it to me when we were at the funeral or reception. I said, "Oh, that's kind of cool." And then I didn't realize she didn't even remember. She put it in her stuff to bring home, and then she put it aside with all her brother's stuff. And she didn't, just kind of filed it away. Didn't want to think about it.
Oh yeah.
And then I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years later, she was going through drawers, cleaning up some stuff, and I was like, I was on a stream or something, and she's like, she comes up in my visible plain sight. She's like, "You're not going to believe what I just found." and she pulls out I was like, "Oh, holy fucking shirt up!"
That's awesome.
So I immediately sent that off to get pressed and get it slabbed, and came back in 8.5.
Nice.
And it continues to sit there and hang.
There you go.
Oh, we're down here now.
Nice.
That's right.
One of these days I will actually.
So is the wall ranked like top is the best? How do you have it? What's your organization, Rob?
Chronological from.
Oh, gotcha.
The oldest book is in the top left, and as you go down, it gets older.
And how many other? All you can see on our cam is 3 rows. How many rows?
Right. Yeah, there's 4 rows.
Okay. All right.
So it goes up there. The rows are 3 of the rows are 10 across.
Nice.
And then there's the remaining 7. So
and how often do you just add new books when you get them, and like the newest one goes bye or what?
Well, when something comes in that I feel I want to look at extensively, then I have to sit there and decide what comes down.
Fair enough. What's the next one to come down?
It depends.
And when are you going to A-OK it to me?
Depends upon what comes in, but the Shazam first Black Adam might be the next one to come down. Because that's kind of lost some of its hype now.
Yeah, just a bit.
Otherwise, maybe the Joe Palooka or the Dick Tracy.
You sure that Justice League #1 doesn't want to come down and get donated?
Well, that's Brave and the Bold 29.
Yeah, so that is Brave and the Bold. Yeah,
it's the second appearance of the Justice League.
Yeah. Or the Mystery in Space, or the Planet Comics, or the
Mystery in Space.
Oh, you're not making them big. I can't even make out what's going on back there. My eyes are so blurry. I can't even see what's going on.
I pinched it. I'm on my Mac, so I just pinched to zoom in so you can see.
Yeah, Mystery in Space 2.
Nice.
Out of this world 1.
Big? Yeah, I can.
Well, he can pinch the zoom stuff. Yeah.
I meant for everybody else to see.
Like that, I guess.
Well, you could make the whole thing big, which. There you go. And,
I mean, that's a lot of work.
And I can go like that and make Rob really big. It's my entire screen now.
Up there's like Buck Rogers and Black Hood. And
nice, yeah.
Wow, Comics, Shadow, Blue Beetle, Captain Midnight, Joe Palooka.
While I'm there, if I'm looking at the Mystery in Space ones, I'm looking for what? The squared text?
Early numbers.
Huh?
Anything sub 30 is great.
Well, I meant you guys mentioned the text changes later on.
Oh, you want it to look like you can see on Rob's. You want it to look kind of like the X-Men font.
For Eddie, it's really easy. Look at the price, and if it's 10, 12, or 15 cents, that's good. If it's $1 or more, You don't care.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, there you
That's what
go.
I figured. So
there's
Yeah.
a couple of Schomburgs up there. Oops, my whole monitor
Nice.
just came down.
because I did, there might be. This is a bunch of different. This is all my
Actually, you know
old-
what? This world's finest comics may come down soon, just because it's been up here for. It's
right.
one of the longest ones that's been up here, so it's probably time to pull it down. Even though there's not any direct UV, like this is the most UV that comes in the room.
Yeah.
The windows are over there, and the curtains are seldom open. And these lights are all LED lights, so they don't put out
So they don't
UV.
put
So,
yeah.
but
Yes, Rob's wall is very impressive. And if you Google him on Google Earth, you can find it. And he's never home, so you guys can break right in and grab whatever you want, and it'll be fine.
But yeah, it's tough though, because I sit there and go like none of those recent, like the ASM 13, the ASM 5, the ASM 6, none of those have made it on the wall, because I'm like, oh, I only got so much space.
So much wall space, yeah.
So like right now, it's like, okay, the 14's up there, and this one's been up here just because it's such a classic Romita cover, and it's a 9.0.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh well,
Yeah. Yeah, for the ISMs, I'd have to just go cover strength versus like whether or not it's key, because some of those covers are amazing. Yeah. But a lot of the key covers are like,
yeah, I know you always want the 42 with the.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he's like under a pile of rubble? I don't remember the.
No, I was talking about the
Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars 42. Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that one.
I have nothing.
But the Boba Fett show is kind of ruined.
That's
Boba
true.
Fett.
Yeah, I kind of killed Boba Fett.
What do you got, Eddie?
First Space Ranger. First
Space Ranger. I'll take the Space Ranger. I'll take any of the Adam Strange covers you got, and yeah.
Oh, I finally finished my showcase collection. The was it the 17, 18, 19, the triple run, the 3 first appearances. I finally got myself the 19.
Now 19 is stupidly expensive for some reason.
Yeah, it is. I know, and I managed to get myself a 5.5.
Nice.
For only a couple $100.
Yeah.
I reached out. I found it was being sold by a golden pawn shop on eBay, and I went to their website and I found their email address and I pinged them directly.
Oh, nice.
More than likely, if I can't find any X-Men I need, which I'm only bringing a few $100s, I'll be buying stuff for Taylor's mystery box.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
That's what I have fun doing.
All right. Well, if you have fun doing it, man.
I like looking for old stuff that I don't need. I'm only
I understand.
I'll get some.
So does your wife.
My Tales of Suspense. The Tales of Suspense definitely is. I've got only slabs now. I think I've got like 7 or 8 slabs. I'm starting to build on that, but I stopped looking right now.
Well, aren't you? Are you still trying to do Tales to Astonish? Or did you give up on that, or
doing Tales
of Suspense?
Which one? My God,
I can't remember which one you were.
Spider Gwen will come down soon.
They're right. The stack is. I moved shit around. I lost the stack. Hang on, it's under here. The one I've been going with for now, just for the artwork, is Tales of Suspense.
Oh,
gotcha. I did get the nice little. I did pick up this one.
Nice.
I got that pretty cheap. I was happy with that one. Right. It does say on here first Mary Jane, but I don't care. I just like the Rhino cover.
That's cool.
But yeah, these are all the. I've got my Tales of Suspense. I love some of these covers.
Nice.
But that's my next little. It's going to be kind of like you guys. Until I finish the X-Men, which I have no. I mean, number 9's within grasping reach now. I found a few that I might just, but still I like to get above a 1.8.
Well, yeah.
But they're still.
You would turn down a 1.8 X-Men number 1.
If I could afford it, I would take it. It's a number 1. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are negotiable on whatever the hell they come in.
All right.
Those are the ones I need. 1, 2, 3.
Wondering where your line in the sand was.
9, okay, and also number 12 because the first Juggernaut I think will never come down, even though he's been in the in movies and it pretty much.
Yeah, that one. I mean, yeah, it's a weird one because like he was not well represented in the first.
None of the movies, neither version of him.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't, and I really don't see. I mean, that's the thing is like that's why I don't want to pick up any under 10 that are not already graded. I don't trust. I'm afraid I'd get one without the back cover when I think it had one.
Yeah.
If I know 0.5 X-Men, $3,500. I mean, well,
yeah. Well,
maybe if I'm hoping it would come down a little bit, but I'll probably end up having to get a 0.5 but it'll take me 3 years to save up the money. There's no way. I don't have enough books in here to. If I sold off all these books at good prices, I wouldn't even have $3,500.
Yeah,
I had to get rid of the X-Men. That's where the bulk of the money I have is in.
I hear you.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I am with the ASM1. It's like,
How much is a 0.5 ASM1? Curious. I know you can look it up faster than I can. So I saw one on Pawn Stars. They were talking about it. It was I don't even know the guy says like 5.5 was like he said it was came up on on Instagram or something to one of my videos, and 5.5 was like $7,000 or $8,000.
That's got to be an old vid.
Yeah, it was. It was not even graded. It just had the guy. It had their local toy guy who owns the toy place downtown.
well, it's pretty cheap. All I have to do is go to Canada and beat Chris up.
Well, there you go.
I can steal his.
Nice. That's the easiest
It's
option.
pretty cheap.
A 0.5, $4,000.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a 1.0 is running about 5,000. So,
All right.
Yeah.
So you might as well at that point look at at least a 1, or even a 1.8, about 6. So anything under a 2, you can get potentially for less than 10 grand. But otherwise, you're 10 once you get to a 2.0, it's pretty much 2 grand and up.
I mean, it is the first appearance of Chameleon. So
now, if you could get a raw, you might be able to get a 2.5 for around 5. If you can find one, then you're willing to, but that's not a book raw that I would buy unless I'm physically looking.
Yeah, there's no way I'd buy one of those by mail.
And even still, it'd be kind of like a.
And even looking at it live, I might have to know the seller, or something.
Yeah, exactly. Or I'd want to have my black light with me,
yeah.
But then again, you know what? If the price is right, I don't have, that's a book that I may end up with, it may end up being a purple label or something.
Yeah.
I really don't give a crap on a book like that. If it's I'm surprised I don't have one yet, to be honest. I'm now down to like 3 books in I run. And I honestly thought by now I probably would have had a purple label in my collection on the ASM side, but I haven't yet.
What are the other ones you need?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, so there you go. That's easy.
Well, number 9 comes in a green and purple label all the time, and I don't know. I just haven't really. I've been going. If I can get one that's not, I'd rather. But I guess it doesn't matter in the end.
Green label just bugs the crap out of me.
Yeah, any other color than blue bugs the shit out of me.
Well, see, I don't mind purple because restoration that time period isn't uncommon, but the green label is just annoying. So it'd be like, I'd get it, but I'd be fucking cracking it and sending it to CBCS so I can get a blue label.
It says like they all say missing page 16 or 18 doesn't affect story. Right. I don't know what the fuck was on page 16 or 18 of number 9.
Probably the centerfold.
Yeah, it's probably some kind of whatever it was. How come I can't remember my password? Oh, who cares?
So I mean, because near the center, those pages fall out easier.
Yeah. That too. And that's back when everyone just treated them like
they're just common reading material.
Yeah.
Instead of
Thanks, Comic Kick. Yeah, it's gonna be bedtime for me too. I'm about ready to eat this like the dead horse I ate in Austria. So.
Yep, indeed.
Yeah.
We're hitting 70s and 80s this week, so I start wearing sunscreen outside.
It's close to 80. It was hit like 79 today, and I was like, I did everything in my power, and I kept the air conditioner off. I was like, tomorrow the air conditioner goes
45 degrees at 2:00 this afternoon. So
I think we only hit 55, but tomorrow we're getting back up it's going to climb back up to high.
Right.
So
listen,
great, you get nice and hot just in time for me to come out there.
Yep. Down St. George, you're going to be 90 to 100.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you picture both Rob and Eddie in very short jean shorts.
That's what I wear. I wear jeans. My wife buys me all these funky ass shorts, and I just wear my jean shorts. I've been wearing them for 20 years. I haven't stopped.
Yeah. Fortunately, when I'll go down there, it'll be the first week of May, but it'll be that all I gotta do is drive the truck. And I tell my son, I load it all in the container, haul it down, we'll load it in the truck. I'll make him do all the work.
Yeah.
He's young.
If anybody is looking for those Amazing Con exclusives, let me know. They've got price points all over the place. So
if anyone wants to help Rob's son move, whatever.
I remember my daughter moved out. She had the football team from the high school come out.
Nice.
Like 3 or 4 guys. I'm like, and her boyfriend.
Well, we're just moving out of the dorm, so it's just
not much shit.
Load up the cart, push it down, load it in the truck, drive the truck over to the storage locker, throw it in the storage locker.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, school's out, and we have exactly 1 month till school's out. Jesus,
it's only a couple weeks.
Junior, huh?
It's only a couple weeks.
Yeah, May 28th is the. Is
out. Oh, for high school.
High schools are out. Yeah,
okay.
The
university's out. My son's got finals next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna. That's when Madison loses like 10,000 people.
It just depends upon what their system they're on. So like my son is on the school that's got the trimester. So they're done now, and then he goes back to school in like mid-August. My youngest is on a quarter system, so they're in school through mid-June, and go back to school in September.
Yeah.
Which is, matter of fact, my youngest gets out of school while I'm at Heroes Con, so my wife has to travel to help her move or help them move.
Oh, and while I'm down there on Saturday, I'm going to go back to the comic shop. I found those old the Mystery in Space one at and see what number it was. I know nobody's going to buy it there, so they'll still be sitting it. They have a very limited amount of old stuff, but we're going to hit a few other shops and take my daughter out to lunch. It's going to be an expensive weekend for me. Because she came back with I have no money. So I said, well, I'm buying your ticket. We'll see, maybe. I said, I'm paying for gas. You
should watch my show, kid. Dad doesn't have any money either.
Yeah. All right, I know you've got nothing coming up on your channel until you go to Amazing Con. What do you got coming up, Rob?
Thursday, I have a CBCS verified signature unboxing.
Nice.
And then Saturday, it looks like we're going to have Shop for Comics on.
Oh, that'd be fun. Nice.
He's filling in for our guest who hasn't been responsive. And then Monday, I'll have another massive key in my Monday mail call.
Nice.
Okay. Good night.
I have no massive keys. I've got comic book review tomorrow night, 8:30. And if anybody wants to exchange mystery boxes, you let me know because I'm reviving an unboxing match.
By the way, how do you feel about your quarterback?
I'm okay with it. I think got as good a deal as we're gonna get money wise and trade wise, and I'm glad it's done before the draft. So
I'm trying to figure out I don't know. Hopefully my team's okay, but
I mean we're not gonna be. I don't have any illusions of us having like 3 Hall of Famers in a row. It's just not, that doesn't happen.
Yes, don't do that because you know what? All it does is going to actually, I'll tell you, as experience, as a fan of a team that had back-to-back Hall of Famers, the letdown for years to come, in all likelihood, and the fan base gets very fickle, because they expect that you should so much of the fan base only knew 2 amazing quarterbacks, and they think that you should just be able to just pick another one like no tomorrow.
Here's what I'm hoping happens this year. I'm hoping I can sell the first couple games because I have season tickets and I'm not going to go to much of the games. I'm hoping I can sell the first 2 games and pay for the tickets. That's all I'm trying to get.
I was saying keep
Dallas first start. I don't give a fuck. You can have it.
Hey, if Dallas comes up there, don't get rid of it. I'll come.
All right,
I'll fly.
Fair enough. I don't know if we played Dallas this year. I haven't looked.
I don't know.
They have not sorted out. Well, even if they have home and away, there's a chance if I have it here, I might not have it because Green Bay is weird. They used to play 2 games a year in Milwaukee, and so at the Milwaukee County Stadium, and so those old
weird
ticket holders from Milwaukee get 2 games a year, and I get the other ones. So
I just want to see another game, and I wanted to come up and eat cheese.
Oh yeah, dude.
I want to eat cheese, dude. I have not seen a game since a playoff game 30 years ago.
I would happily go watch a Packer game with you. I love bringing people to Lambeau for the first time. It is kind of like, it's like football church.
Been to Shea Stadium, been to Anaheim.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about it, really. And Rose Bowl. I got to see an Army-Navy game back in the day.
Nice.
That was years ago when my cousin was in West.
On that note, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Hit me up if you want to buy Packer tickets or, Eddie's slabs. See ya. Don't be a dick.
My wrist is making noise.
Gross.